Hi. As we know already, your brain is the control center for thoughts and emotions, which we know interact with each other. We sometimes don't know where one stops and the other begins. And I'd like to introduce the third aspect of the brain's control center, and it's a control center for behavior. When you do a behavior, which I'll discuss in more detail in the next module, your brain sends an action message to the rest of your body, telling through the nervous system, telling the rest of your body what to do. Some action messages, that's been a mouthful this morning, some action messages are so fast that we don't even think about them, like when we pull our hand off a hot plate. Some action messages get sent really quickly when we impulsively act, and we allow our fight or flight system, our survival system, to take hold. We have those big moments. We can just tell we're not in control of our emotions and our actions. And these are called reactions. It's very reactive, reflexive behavior. Other action messages get sent out after you've thought about what you want to do, or after an anchor moment in your existing routine, and that will become, you'll become knowledgeable about that a little later. These messages right here that go through where we don't give the MIG control of our emotions, signals are able to go through our prefrontal cortex, and these are called thoughtful. We're able to create thoughtful behaviors, and these are called responses. And then those messages get sent to the rest of our system. Habits are pre-planned, responsive behaviors. Green light living, as we're calling it in this course. And we'll be experiencing the power of after as it relates to success momentum. B.J. Fogg explains on page 126 of The Gap and the Game that feeling good and feeling like you're making progress are essential to growth and progress. Forget using the same word. We learn in Tiny Habits, the course that I coach, we learn in Tiny Habits to create habit recipes to plant these habit responses in our lives. We want to plant these gain, if you will, behaviors, the green light living behaviors. We want to plant them in our lives because these become the pre-planned responses that help guide our lives in a positive direction. I have modeled in KISS 1 and KISS 2 moments a few examples, and I'll just repeat them here. One is, after my feet touch the floor, I will say, it's going to be a great day. Sometimes I say, I'm going to make it a great day, but then I celebrate or I say, wahoo, and I just have dopamine and oxytocin pumping through my body already, and I'm starting out with a gain. I'm in positive flow. The other one, I said, when I started to get negative thoughts about creating this course and about wondering whether I didn't feel comfortable in front of a camera and videotaping. And so I decided to practice at night. And so I set up a habit, a pre-planned habit recipe that was like this. After I brush my teeth at night, I will do a Zoom video or create a Zoom video that shows how, it was Loom, by the way, sorry, a Loom video on how I incorporate habits and regulate my emotions in order to live green light living. Thank you.